Guys, Mark Goldberg here from Mark Vlogs Watches with a quick word for your friend and mine, ArchieLuxury, Paul Pluta, AC3, Archibald Chesterfield III. You know, he invented the quick wristwatch check, and the rest of us on YouTube, well, we just stole it. Help keep Archie full-time on YouTube by liking this video, watching this video, tell your fuckhead friends, and make sure to subscribe to his Patreon. And now, ArchieLuxury.
Hey guys, it's ArchieLuxury, and I've just come back from Singers. I like to drink Nespresso coffee and talk wristwatches, fuckers! Rolex Daytona wristwatch, check. Rolex Daytona. Okay, so I've come back from Singers, and on my way back, my travel companion, he actually went into the Rolex dealer at the airport, and I want to make this video. Abuse! That's right. For display, Rolex display only stock is leading to abuse of the staff. And this is an interesting tale. I've had it confirmed there that basically what's happening is Rolex in Singapore is giving dealers not for sale display only stock. Now, this stock is actually owned by Rolex themselves. It's not owned by the store. These are display-only watches. So these are the trendy ones, the Hulks, the Batman, Batgirl, the Panda, all the hard-to-get steel sports watches. Actually, at Marina Bay Sands Hotel, I even saw an Explorer 2 Black Dial as their display-only. Fuck! Anyhow, what happened was my good friend... travel companion, he witnessed this, so I'm going to tell this story. Display only stock is a disaster. What happened is my friend was waiting to get his flight home, and he noticed this customer, an Asian guy, just going off his nana. I want to buy this watch now. I want to buy now. Buy now. Buy now. And he said, no, sorry, sir. This is display only stock. It's not available. I want to buy now. I buy now. And this is the situation. It's turning very, very ugly. My friend witnessed this firsthand, and then the customer eventually left in a foul mood. The tensions were high. My friend went over and said, "Oh, I really feel sorry for you. It's terrible." Anyhow, the manager came over and said, "Hey, let's go out have a coffee on my break." So they went out and had a coffee. And the manager here actually had a really good discussion with my friend. And basically what he said was, he said, Rolex has instigated this new system of display stock only. Now, this stock is not owned by the store. It is owned by Rolex. Rolex, basically, they've responded to the fact that a lot of people can't see any of the sports line. There's been many complaints. I can't even see a Hulk, can't even see a Submariner, can't even see a GMT because they're never in stock. So what Rolex has done is they have, in Singapore, they've sent out display only stock. Now this stock itself, they are fully functional watches. In previous times of display only, like in Basel World 2018, they actually provided watches with no movement. So they were kind of dummy watches. But these pieces currently in display in the dealers in Singapore, display only stock, they are fully functional watches, and they are the property of Rolex themselves. So these watches here, I believe they may even have a special serial number on them so that if ever they were stolen or something happened, Rolex would very quickly know that, hey, someone's pinched this is a display only piece. Now, they may in the future be offered to Rolex staff at a reduced price, but it's hard to say at this stage. This store manager spoke to my friend and said, look, this whole thing is disaster. He said he's had countless customers. He said it's so frustrating. Staff are resigning because they are sick of being abused by the customer. Customers are demanding that piece there, I want to buy it now, I want it now. He said that at the airport, they've had to call security a number of times to have people yanked out of the store. The other big problem is a lot of these people, the sales staff, the associates, the assistants, they get paid a retainer, and because there's never stock available, they're not able to really earn terribly much more. A senior salesperson might have a 50% base salary, and then they have a quota to try and to earn the rest of their salary as bonuses. But the big problem is, because there is no stock, because it immediately sells, it's very, very hard. How bad is the situation? Well, that's a good question. My friend did ask that. Basically, any steel Rolex will last one. He said sports stuff doesn't make it past an hour. Anything else, lucky to be there for 2 or 3 hours. We're talking oyster perpetuals. We're talking steel Datejust. We're talking even ladies. That's correct. I had no idea it even applies to ladies. Any steel watch is basically out the door as soon as it's put on display. What is happening is customers with the display only stock, it is causing so much. They've had so much. The big thing is that the staff are completely demoralized, and they're leaving. They're going into other areas of retail, and it's because they can't earn the commissions, and they're sick of dealing with very abusive, hypersensitive alpha male customers who are demanding they get served and they get this piece now. And it's a very, very fascinating thing. Rolex, the whole idea of the display stock was because people were saying, I've never seen a sub, I've never seen a GMT. This is the new enthusiasts. They haven't seen the stock. So by having display pieces, at least you could see the pieces. But it's in Singapore itself, it's backfired badly. It brings out the absolute worst in customers. The other thing is too, there's no wait list. They will not put you on a wait list. It is very, very, very bad. It's incredibly bad. And the other interesting comment is that the theory was, even though Rolex might be tough, other brands, surely someone who has a budget would say, well, if I can't get a Rolex, how about I get a Tudor? Or how about I get a Breitling or something like an Omega? But no, it is very, very, very hard. The enthusiast wants their Rolex. It's Rolex, 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 please. And I gotta tell you, it's absolutely horrific. Rolex needs to wake up and change the rules before somebody gets hurt. That's right, they've had abuse. The staff are getting abused. Abused. Because, I mean, in these high-end retailers, it's like going to any type of luxury selling. Everything is nice, they're friendly, they've got a certain professional edge. When customers start swearing and getting abusive, it's very, 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 very nasty. So I got to tell you, the whole display-only stock is a huge disaster. It's leading to abuse. Staff are leaving, and it's really hurting a lot of these businesses. So, guys, all I can say is I've heard it from senior management in the retail authorized dealers. It is a absolute disaster. Absolute disaster. And I honestly, it's the thing about it is, guys, it's absolutely fuckus, completely fuckus. Doesn't look like it's going to get better anytime soon. It's just terrible, absolutely terrible, and you don't want to see. The thing is, you know, you go in, no one deserves to be abused in their in their job. You know, people, you know, most people, they try their best to do a job well, and you know, they don't go to work to be abused. How many people are going to demand the stock or demand a sports Rolex? And it's the alpha males. These people are highly aggressive males. They've got the money to buy this stock, but it's just absolutely terrible. Absolutely terrible. And it's looking like there's no time is it going to improve. So, guys, straight from the horse's mouth, the Rolex display only stock, an absolute fucking disaster. I'm Paul Pluta, the method actor who plays ArchieLuxury. Tell me what you lousy fuckers think of that.
Oh. Hey ArchieLuxury fans, if you're into luxury, then you gotta be into 66 Buick Rivieras. Check out my son and I, Alex, as we restore this beautiful 66 Buick.
Neighbors are having a picnic, you know, having fun and stuff. Me, I'm doing cars. It's what I've done my whole life.
Boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, once again, Mark Goldberg for ArchieLuxury AC3, the Pontiff, Satan Deville. I want to sincerely thank you for having sat through this video because I know it was awful, but you know what? You do it for the greater good of humanity. Thank you so much. Now, a couple of quick pieces of homework. Now that you've watched this video, I would like you to hit thumbs up. If you must, hit thumbs down, but if you'd hit thumbs up, I would especially appreciate it. Go ahead and leave a really nasty comment and tell him how awful this content was, but most importantly of all, the entire reason that I am linking up with ArchieLuxury in the first place. I am a published author, Let Dogs Be Dogs, available in bookstores, Amazon, and electronically somewhere near you. Remember, ArchieLuxury, he's not just a figment of your imagination.